What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? I'm gonna wait till a few of y'all pop up in here. Jose, my guy. Oh yeah, y'all falling up in here. Heard? What's the deal with y'all? Roll runner, what? All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Another episode, post game pull up. Um, this week, this show gonna be a little different. We just gonna freestyle this shit. I came up with most of the topics for yesterday's show on numbers on the board, so I don't want to give y'all the same shit. So we kind of gonna be all over the place as far as NBA and NFL. And damn, man, that fast. The season is over. NFL 2003 season is over, man. Kansas City Chiefs, uh, Super Bowl champs, Patrick Mahomes for the third time in 5 years. Well, 6 years since he been a starter. Uh, man, how y'all feel about that, man? Niners choking it again, man. I wanted them to beat Mahomes, man. I didn't want to see this whole spectacle between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey. Patrick Mahomes, the new boy wonder. He face of the league. Uh, was hoping. I was on the fence about it because I really didn't want Chase Young winning nothing. But and Trent Williams, being former Redskins. Uh, but I did want them to win, and them niggas lost. Said Niners need a new coach. I don't think they need a new coach, man. I just think that Kyle Shanahan is in his own way. You know, that dude. He give me the vibe that you can't tell him nothing, pretty much. Yeah, that's a fact. Kaepernick curse, man. I want to say I put that shit on my story, man. I know it was in my opening monologue yesterday, but they for sure curse, man, until they do right by Cap, man. Do I have an Adrian Peterson jersey? No. But I did watch Adrian Peterson play when he played for us. I went to New York and watched him play. Watched him, Saquon Barkley, and Odell Beckham all in the same game. And we had Alex Smith at that time. Uh, this was before Alex Smith got hurt. I lost 300. Damn, I'm straight. That much time, man. That's like leaving Aaron Rodgers all that time, man. That's when they went up and they kicked that field goal to go up. I'm like, man, that's too much time. That was damn near 2 minutes. They left him. I'm like, that's too much time. And you can just tell Patrick Mahomes, he play with urgency. He always play with urgency. You can see how the way he walk, bro. He hustling back. You know what I'm saying? He power walking and shit. Hurry up, trying to get to the line, get the next play off. He do that shit every play, trying to hurry up and get to the huddle. So time is precious to him. If you just sit back and just peep him, you know what I'm saying, his mannerisms and shit. How you feel about the Steelers dropping AQB? Shit, drop that nigga. He trash. You know what I'm saying? He terrible. He wasn't winning them shit, so they need to drop all three of them QBs they got on their roster. Go ahead and go get Justin Fields. Four down, shit. Yeah. Uh, like I said, man, he needs help far as game management. He don't know how to manage games. That telling all of these losses, man. Excuse me if y'all hear the lawnmower and shit. I'm getting No, every Tuesday I'm getting my grass cut. And this nigga running late. Yeah, if I'm them, I'm getting Justin Fields, man. We don't know how Russ gonna look in that offense over there, man. But what I was saying before, uh, Kyle Shanahan, he just getting his own way, and he kind of let off the gas when he feel like he has a comfortable league. To him, no league should be comfortable, especially with the players of higher magnitude that he playing against. Like, um, of course, we know that the 28-3 playing against Tom Brady. No, the two times he was up on Patrick Mahomes, he should never be comfortable, man. Stick to your game plan. So, it's in his DNA. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's his coaching pedigree. You see, every time he's up, he kind of let off the gas, and he don't, keep his foot on the gas. But that's three times that we know of. But this shit date back to when he was coaching us, bro. He was our offensive coordinator. We was up 14-0 against Seattle. The game that we RG3 got hurt and went out. We was up 14-0. You know what I'm saying? We was up 14-0 when RG3 got hurt, and we let that lead go too. Now, mind you, yeah, it's a injury, so the morale of the team probably went down. The momentum shifted, but we still had Kirk Cousins. We still had Alfred Morris, who want to say was damn near one of the league leaders in the league in rushing that year, and bro just let his game plan just go. It just diminished after RG3 was hurt, man, and he ain't never really been the same since. We fired him and his dad after that, so he hated us after that. He's cool with us now since Dan Snyder not there, but he hated us for a long time, and he loved beating us. He used to talk shit every time he beat us. But you see, he went to Cleveland. Cleveland, he wasn't no good. From Cleveland went to Atlanta. Atlanta, he was good. Went to the Super Bowl, and that's when he eventually lost. And then after that, went to the Niners, and now he having success at the Niners. But he's choking in those big games, y'all. You gotta win those big games if you want to be, get your name up there with one of them coaches. Sean McVay. He had to lose one before he won one. He lost to Belichick, and then he came back and he won the second time. You 0 for 2 as a head coach in there, man. So hopefully he get it together. But with that being said, this was the Chiefs team he was supposed to beat. This probably was the worst Chiefs team that they had since Mahomes been a starter. So their window was right now. And everybody's gonna build their team up like the 49ers got their team built. So they're gonna be looking, teams gonna be looking to go for the 49ers head, man. So going back ain't easy. You see, it took 49ers 3 years to get back. Mahomes and them, they've been back they've been back four times in 5 years. So yeah, man, we'll see. We will definitely see. Yeah, man, that's the shoe of the week too, man. Before we get too much in it, man, Jordan 4, Paris, Saint Germain. One of my favorite Jordan silhouettes is the fours. I got hella fours. Uh, Used to have more, but the thing with the fours, man, these things get the fours and the threes, they get dry rotted. And when you don't wear them shits, bro, them shits go, man, they get fucked up. The bottoms come off, the midsole crack. Uh, but still one of the best shoes ever made, man. I love this Jordan. I'm a Jordan 6 guy, Jordan 1, Jordan 4, Jordan 6. It's my favorite ones, man. Um, but yeah, let's talk about like some free agency shit too, man. Like people think since the season over, football is just gone. Now we can't watch it on Sundays, but this is the best part because now we're gonna see who's doing the best in the off season and building a team up for next season. Uh, and I got a special guest coming to numbers on the board next week too, man. So y'all stay in tune for that too. A Super Bowl champion at that. You know what I'm saying? Just locked it in yesterday. So let's talk about predicting the quarterback carousel, man. It's some quarterbacks that's gonna be free agent. There's some quarterbacks that's gonna get traded. They teams is gonna be replacing them with somebody else this draft. So the first person is Justin Fields. Justin Fields, man, is likely to either go to the Raiders or to the Steelers. I wouldn't mind seeing him play both. Matter of fact, before I just came out here, uh, I was just watching Antonio Pierce on the pivot, and dog, I just want to see that dude win. I like that dude a lot, man. I like Antonio Pierce a lot. Not ran into him, but I was in his camp. Damn, I was like 18, 19. Bro was playing for my team then. He was a Redskin back then. And he was an undrafted linebacker, man. They was saying he was undersized for a linebacker. He wasn't hella fast neither. But he could cover, he could hit, he could tackle. And I remember him on the team, dog. He was a backup linebacker for a while. And then his last season with us was his breakout season. He ended up getting a starting job. And that nigga went nuts. He went crazy. And then that very next year, he got a contract and he went to the Giants and shit. Started balling out for the Giants. Was a Pro Bowler and then eventually winning the Super Bowl, man. But you know, just hearing him talk and how the players gravitate to him and how the players love him. Coaches like that, you just want to see win. So, shout out to him. If he can get Justin Fields, get Justin Fields. Um, to me, the Bears is asking for entirely too much to get that number one spot. And I personally don't think Caleb Williams is worth 3 first round picks. And I'm going to tell you why. You waste all your draft capital for the next coming years on one player, you won't be able to build around him in the upcoming years. You got these players on contracts. Some of them going to have 1, 2, 3 years left on their contracts, and then some of them might bounce. Some of them might get a contract somewhere else. You're going to have to replace them players. Some of these players is first round talent. You ain't going to have no first round pick because you didn't gave them all up for just this quarterback. You're gonna need to build a line around him. You're gonna have to give him targets, wide receiver, running backs, tight ends, uh, and that's gonna set you back. And who's to say this kid is gonna be good in your system? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just not worth it. They want 3 first round picks from us, and we only a pick back. So nah, fuck that. I take my chances with Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? And then the next year we can get a first round tackle or a guard. You know what I'm saying? Our top receivers, uh, or a DN because our defense we need DNs. So I just don't see. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? This quarterback draft is deep. Um, I wouldn't do it. I will make the Bears have to make that tough decision if you're gonna draft Caleb or if you're gonna trade Justin Fields. And if you trade Justin Fields, you're not gonna get no more than maybe a late second round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? High third or even a late third. Just to get him out of there to get his money off the books. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to resign him soon, and you're not gonna have a quarterback. A first round quarterback, 2 first round quarterbacks on your roster, and then you got to pay one within the next year or so. So I will make it hard on them. I will get him for a discounted deal. You know what I'm saying? Snatch him up, and yeah. What's the deal, winners? Next person is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins can potentially sign to Atlanta. Uh, I like to see that. Kirk Cousins with Atlanta. Oh, he'll go crazy with Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Darnell. What's the deal? And Kyle Pitts, man. Cousins. He not one of them top tier quarterbacks, but he's in that middle tier for sure. You know what I'm saying? At least top 15. Uh, Yeah, he coming off of ACL, but Kirk Cousins, dog, Kirk Cousins, he's a tough guy. He's a player that's never really hurt. This is his first injury, really. Uh, so I know he'll bounce back from that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players do. The medicine is different. The training is different. The rehab is different. So he'll bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And he don't do too much. He a pocket quarterback. So he get out there and sling that rock, man. Uh, and then I got this from what's the name? What's the shit? Bleacher Report. They projecting that Drake may go to the Chicago Bears. Why? I don't know, but uh, if the Bears do take him, cool. That mean Caleb will be there uh, for the second pick. But I don't think you can go wrong with any of those three. But me, I'd rather have Jaden Daniels or Caleb. You know what I'm saying, over Drake May, because I feel like Drake May and Sam Howell is the same person down there. Drake May is just a little taller. That's it. Uh, well, Sam Howell 6'1", Drake May 6'4". Uh, I rather fuck with Jaden Daniels, quarterback who can throw, who can run, 6'4". He can look over the line. And then they got the Broncos keeping Russell Wilson, which we all know that's not gonna happen. I think he's out of there. I think he's probably gonna go, to either Pittsburgh or Atlanta. Uh, Drake May equals Mitch Trubisky. Nah, I think Drake May is a little bit better than Mitchell Trubisky. I'm a CC dude. I'm a Florida State fan. I watch North Carolina though, because I watch North Carolina basketball. That's my football team. I mean my basketball team. But I watch their football games too. And out of Sam Howell, Drake May, and Mitchell Trubisky, I think Sam Howell might be the best out of the three. Because when Sam Howell really had some weapons there, like when he had uh, what's the nigga on our team? Uh, can't think of his name right now. Wide receiver he had on our team. Josh Downs, Michael Carter, and Javante Williams. You know what I'm saying? He was balling. He should have came out that year, but he wasn't eligible. And then he came out. He didn't have no targets. I mean, he didn't have no weapons, but he still was balling. You know what I'm saying? And then he ran for 1,100 yards. So I fuck with Sam Howell more. Then they got Baker Mayfield staying with the Bucks. I think so too, man. Y'all go ahead and pay that dude. Bruh balled out last year. Is it gonna be the same? I don't know. Offensive coordinator gone. Shout out to David Canales. That was my wide receiver coach in high school. Then he became the OC. Uh, then he became the OC after I left. So shout out to him, man. Then after he coached my high school, when I went to JC at El Camino, he was the offensive coordinator there. I should have tried to play there instead of going to LA Harbor, because uh, El Camino ended up winning the championship that year, that '06 year when I was there. But I was just there, just going to school. I ain't hoop or I didn't play football there. But yeah, that's it as far as the quarterback carousel. Uh, we got some free agents in the Super Bowl. Uh, Top 10 free agents that played in the Super Bowl. And there's some good ones too. These dudes is due for a good payday. Chris Jones is one of them. Y'all remember he sat out that first game to try to prove a point for them to pay him, and they gave him a renewed his contract for just this year. And you see what he did in the Super Bowl, man. I don't think they gonna let him leave though, man. I think they gonna pay him. L'Jarius Sneed is one of their best corners. Uh, I think they gonna pay him as well. If not, that dude gonna be one of the highest DBs on the market. Um, Mike Dana, Drew Tranquil, Chase Young. is a free agent. I don't think the 49ers got no money to re-sign him. He due for a big contract. Well, for the market contract. Willie Gay, Tashawn Gibson, Donovan Smith, Nick Argaletti, and Javon Kinlaw. Man, 49ers got some players on that D line, man. But yeah, I see their money is tied up with Eric Armstead, Bosa, Randy Gregory, uh, Hargrave. So that team gonna look different, dog. That team gonna look different. They gotta pay players. Players ain't gonna be there next year. They gonna have to find some way to replace them. You know they be trading all their draft picks, so it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. They're gonna have to go out and get some cheap players and try to get some production out of them. But we shall see. This is my favorite part of the year, man. This is where the GMs do their job. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Jaden Daniels to the Patriots. I mean, shit. That's if we pass up on him. If the Patriots want to trade up and get him, hey, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I hope we tax their ass too. You know what I'm saying? For years to come to move up and for us to move back. Uh, yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all like this video, man. Uh, Phoenix to Atlanta. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. He gonna be later off in the draft. I think he's projected like either a late first rounder, early second. I can see that though. This gonna be a deep draft though, man. You got a few offensive tackles, crazy receivers, quarterbacks, um, D linemen, and DBs. Uh, you already know running backs ain't going in the first like that no more. Uh, that which is crazy. Um, it's a couple tight ends too that's in there too in the first round, like Brock Bowers. Uh, so who getting the biggest bag? It depends on who gonna be the biggest free agent. Right now, it's just all speculations. From what I'm hearing, Saquon Barkley not going back to New York. They're not gonna re-sign him. Uh, but then none of these teams is paying running backs. So best running back in a draft. Oh man, I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased, but I like Trey Benson out of Florida State. You know, play for us. Trey Benson is nice. I like Blake Corum. Uh, who else? What other running backs is out there? Shit, I didn't stop paying attention to running backs. I think Bama running back is solid. Uh, who else? Um, what's the one back that Dion and them played against? First game, TCU running back. I liked him. Um, Texas running back. It's a her, my nigga Tiny. What's the deal? Um, yeah, man. I mean, shit. It's some out there. I know I can't think of their names off top, but it's a few out there. Um, Another person too, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, and I see him going to the Cowboys, man, because Cowboys need him. You know, I was telling niggas before they was like, "Man, Zeke out of here, get Zeke out of here. Let what's my guy name? The running back they got now. Let him take over. Let him take over." I'm like, nah, he's good at what he do because he's playing behind Ezekiel Elliott. I'm like, he not gonna be that every down back for y'all. and it proved me right. So you get Derrick Henry alongside him. Damn, Tiny, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Pollard, Tony Pollard. You shit, you get fucking Derrick Henry alongside of him, and then shit, that's your offense again. Uh, shit, Dallas offense, man, they look good this year, especially with McCarthy calling the plays. Um, the only thing bad with Dallas was this year was stopping the run. That was it. That was it. Other than that, Dallas was, running it up on defense. Shit, niggas damn near didn't even score the first two games on these niggas. But that's all gonna change now because Dan Quinn is over here with us, the good guys. And we took the guy who was gonna be our D coordinator. I can't think of homie name right now. But shit, we didn't. These last 2 weeks, man, we didn't hired a whole bunch of coaches. Shit, we didn't hire um, the Giants offensive line coach, OG Bobby Johnson, yesterday. Um, who else we got Ken Norton Jr. as the linebacker coach. Uh, Yesterday, who else? Cliff Kingsbury. Y'all do get Diggs back. And y'all got Zimmer too though, man. Zimmer not a bad defensive coordinator. Y'all should be good with Mike Zimmer over there. I remember he was the D coordinator when Dion was there. Him and Darren Woodson, Brock Marion, uh, Larry Brown, Kevin Williams. Y'all should still be good. As far as pass coverage, but y'all still y'all still need to get some run stoppers in there. Yeah, I think Rex would have been better for y'all too. Rex would have been better. Um, but Zimmerman not bad, man. Think think the division gonna be good next year though, man. Hopefully it's just not y'all and the Eagles next year. Hopefully it's a fight for the division again. I don't know what the hell the Giants doing though. They paying the wrong players, not re-signing the right players. Now you letting that player walk in. Now he 80% of your offense. Shit, Daniel Jones can't do shit without him. So we'll see. Y'all better hurry up and snatch Derrick Henry up and offer him something that first day of free agency. Uh, Especially like when the legal tampering come into play, like that window. Y'all better be talking to Derrick Henry. Y'all better be the first ones because I see the Giants trying to jump in front of y'all and getting him too. What's the deal, Motown? Bear down. Hey, tell me what does that mean? Bear down, because I used to hear that a lot in Chicago, man. What does that mean? I never asked nobody what does that mean. Is that what y'all little saying for the Bears? Nathan Ramos, that was for you. That question was for you. Okay, that's they slogan. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I remember I used to hear that in Chicago. Then shit, like 10 years ago, I used to work in the post office. Uh, he says like, let's ride from the Broncos. Okay, okay. Yeah, and then I used to work with this guy that was from Chicago. I'm like, hey man, what's your team? He was like, bear down. And I'm like, what? He was like somebody else that was a Raider fan was like, he's a Bears fan. I'm like, oh, shame on you. Is Justin Fields considered a blockbuster trade? Nah, that's not a blockbuster trade. I would say if he was more like Dak Prescott or something, that'd be a blockbuster. But nah, Bears got loyal ass fans because my coworkers say that all the way from Oklahoma. Yeah, they do got loyal fans. Shit, the Commanders do too. Uh, Commanders, we used to have hell to the Redskins, but now it's hell to the Commanders. Just switched it up to from HTTR to HTTC. That's it. Me, I made up my own slogan though. Like 15 years ago, I used to just say Redskins, cuz, and then I even had a hashtag, and that hashtag used to be all over Instagram. Then people started using it. Then people started using it for their team, and I'm like, oh man, I need to trademark that shit. Showing love from Memphis. FMW on top, diamonds in the chat. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all in the chat too, man. Know what I'm saying? I don't have the normal way I run my show. Um, I have my topics and then I talk about it, get y'all input on it. I didn't want to do that. Today I just wanted to interact with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And talk more to y'all and see, get y'all input on everything too. Because I appreciate y'all. The ones that's in here, I know y'all loyal and y'all always in here. So, I wanted to make it like a conversation. I need to really get on that Discord so we can do the shit like Discord. Yes, sir, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Pave my own lane. Uh, I'll be trying to work, man. I'll be trying to work. Sometimes things may not go in the plan, but I don't make that shit discourage me at all. Know what I'm saying? One thing don't work, fuck it. Let's go to the next. Maybe it'll work next time. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all about communication with us too, man. All of us is busy. You know, this type of shit right here, you gotta watch a lot. You gotta understand what you watching. You know what I'm saying? To talk about what you talking about, you know. Um, so it's preparation for this. Then you gotta get on here, you gotta talk, all of that, get on camera. And then we got lives. We really just regular niggas like y'all, man. Got kids, got families, got bills to pay, got jobs, kids extracurricular activities. So, and then we be meeting up with each other. All of us live all over this motherfucker, man. And me, I'm in the middle, and then I'll be over this way, I'll be over this way. So, you know what I'm saying? It take us an hour and a half to get with each other and shit. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. And then as soon as I get off of numbers on the board, you know what I'm saying? I'll be having to take my ass to work, nigga, and then I go to work. You know what I'm saying? I leave one client, go to the next client. Then after that, you know what I'm saying? I work my overnight job. And nigga, then I come home and I give y'all this. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even been asleep yet, my niggas. I ain't getting no sleep at all. At all. My client was tripping. So my client was tripping. So nigga, I'm giving y'all this because I fuck with y'all and I've been anticipating this since, Eli did the whole niggas is lazy thing. But he just put fuel on the fire, and now we all, motivated to give y'all what y'all need. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, I'm always working. I'm never lazy. I'm always thinking about the next thing, and type some shit that I want to do. It got to go through T Rail. It got to go through AD, Pun, and Duno. And if shit don't make sense to them, or if it's, you know, uh, the cost is too much or something, then you know niggas gonna be like, man, maybe next time or something. But all I can do is brush it off, be like, all right, uh, shit, I'm open to it. If Tiny need me, and he want to make that call, I'll do that with him. I told him once Drebo broke the news to us, I told him, no, if once Drebo told me he wasn't doing a congregation no more neither, I'm like, hey man, you got a seat over here. You know what I'm saying? Just so you won't lose your motion. I opened up a seat for him here. You know, But if Tiny need me, shit, know what I'm saying? We can do it up. We can do it up. I ain't got no problem working with nobody, man. Know what I'm saying? As long as y'all gonna fuck with it, I'll fuck with it. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I ain't got no choice but to work hard, man. Especially to get where I want to go. Especially to get the shit that I want. Especially for the lifestyle that I live. Know what I'm saying? Me and my wife. We like to do shit. We like to do shit with our kids. That shit costs chili, nigga. It's me plus FOMO. You know. Shit. So I gotta stop working, dog. I always had two jobs too, man. Since what 2009, I always worked two jobs, man. So you know, trying to trying to trying to work this shit to where I ain't gotta have to punch nobody clock. All I gotta do is give y'all this. Know what I'm saying? If I can do this shit 3, 4 times a day and give y'all the content that y'all want, y'all get it. But yeah, man, y'all tell Tiny next time Tiny go live. I think Tiny was in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but next time Tiny go live, y'all put that in the chat, man. See if he say it. Yeah, man, we'll keep that going. But shout out to my niggas Drebo too, man. Out of everybody under the umbrella, those are dudes I feel comfortable with because we in the same pocket as far as the sports shit. You know what I'm saying? The same pocket, and then niggas hit it off. Niggas hit it off like good. Like you know what I'm saying. First episode of me pulling up over there, shit was like organic. It's like I've been knowing the niggas for a long time. And I met them, the first live show. You know what I'm saying? I met them the first live show, which was back in June. So, shout out to them, man. Them good niggas. Yeah, shout out to my brother OG Suicide, man. Suicide on the road to recovery, man. Yeah, but let's get into these basketball trades too, man. I was looking at that. You say Tiny and Hove best combo, no cap, man. Appreciate that. Man, so the Mavs traded for PJ Washington and gave up Grant Williams and Seth Curry and a 2027 first round pick. I think that's and then the Mavs get a 2024 second round pick and a 2028 second round pick. I think that's a hell of a lot, man. That's a lot for PJ Washington. I know he do his thing, but that's a lot. Wop said Clippers getting a ring this year. Hey man, so look, because I know you're a Clippers fan. Hey, with the way they playing right now, I hope they can continue playing like this because the way that they playing, they hungry like they want one, man. That they hungry like they want one, man. So it's been about time they deserve one, man. I'm not a Clipper hater, uh, but I think it's time, man. It's time for them to get one. It's like me watching Antonio Pierce just a minute ago. Man, I wouldn't mind seeing the Raiders get one. Especially for him and me knowing him. Know what I'm saying? He is a real nigga though. And the players love him, man. So hopefully he get one. Now, if he meet up with my team in there, then this is gonna be shame on you. This is gonna be shame on you. If my team happen to get there and the Raiders there, uh, then yeah, I'd rather have the Clippers get one than the Celtics. Get a Clippers one. Celtics have been there and got it 18 times already, 17 times. What is it? 17, 18. Uh, I think the Celtics will get them one in the near future though. But right now, let the Clippers go, man. Just hopefully they can stay healthy and you know, it's always something happen with the Clippers, man. I don't know why. Shit, the Lob City days, I felt like they was always close, always right there. But this team was way better than those teams though. So, they got them four LA niggas there. So hopefully they can get the job done, man. Yeah, man. Fuck it. All right. Next one, man. 76ers and the Pacers. Buddy Hield to the 76ers. Pacers get Furkan Korkmaz and Doug McDermott, 2024 second round pick, a 2029 second round pick in cash consideration. Damn, that's a lot for Buddy Hield too. I know Buddy Hield's better than these dudes too, but damn, if I see why the Lakers didn't try to go and get him because that's a lot they was asking for. Shout out to Yazers, man. Yazzer the most loyal one, out of the fan base, man. She been down since day one, like for real, for real. I remember after my first community, uh, I asked AD, like, man, who is Yazzers? He was like, man, that's our number one fan. I'm like, okay, okay, shout outs to her. That was a three way trade too with the Spurs. Spurs got Marcus Morris, second round pick and cash considerations. But I heard Marcus Morris was gonna get bought out, and the Lakers had a chance to get him. Um, if that's true, then that'll be fire. That'll be fire. Lakers need some defense. Uh, speaking of defense, man. Shout out to Don't Panic too, man. Don't panic, man. Nigga, you surprised the shit out of me the other day, man. Looking like intro rolling shit. I'm like, man, who is this nigga Pun talking to? And I got on there like kind of late. Yeah, I was pretty much done talking, and I was like, who is that nigga? And then that's when they clipped you up, Scrooston G. They clipped you up. I'm like, damn, that's Don't Panic. I'm like, my nigga look like intro roll like a motherfucker. But shout out Don't Panic, man. I'm glad you back. Uh, Dog, the Suns, Grizzlies, and the Nets in a three-way trade. Suns getting Royce O'Neal from the Nets, David Roddy from the Grizzlies. Grizzlies receive a 2026 first round pick swap with the Suns. Um, how you say Chimizi Mutu, Utah wannabe. Man, these some names, bro. I feel like Webby when he on fucking Breakfast Club. Nets receive hold on, yeah, I'm getting a call. All right. Uh Keita Bates Diop, Jordan Goodwin, rights to Vanja Markovic, and three future second round picks. Damn, the Nets got some shit. That's six players. Dog, I don't even know who half of these players is. I guess these dudes is on the tail end of the bench. All right, then the Thunder uh gets Gordon Hayward, and then Hornets receive uh damn, I don't even know how to say this nigga name. Trey Man, Davis Bertans, and Mitchell, 2024 and 2025 second round pick. Now I feel like this was the best trade of all trades right here in the favor of New York. New York Knicks trade Evan Fournier, Malachi Flynn, Quentin Grimes, Ryan Arcidi. I ain't about to butcher his last name. Two future second round picks, cash considerations for Alec Burks and Bohan Radonovich. I think the Knicks won that trade. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of scoring right there with Bordon. That's good shooting. Next, require Dennis Schroeder, Thaddeus Young for Spencer Dinwiddie. Raptors had bought Spencer Dinwiddie out. Dinwiddie now signed with the Lakers. He's here in his hometown. Should be fun to watch. Uh, Bucks trade Cameron Payne for Patrick Beverly and Also, the 76ers receive a second round pick. Mavs pick swap 2024 first round pick. Thunder receive a 2028 first round pick swap. Uh, Trying to see who else was this. Oh, this was a good one too. Mavs received Daniel Gofford, and the Wizards receive Rashawn Holmes, a first round pick. Man, shit, who want to? Who I heard the Wizards was trying to trade Kuzma too, Kyle Kuzma, but he told them he wanted to stay. I'm like, man, I would have got the fuck up out of there. Uh, the Kings and the Bucks. Bucks receive, god damn, Demetrios Gravinis, and the Kings receive Robin Lopez. He's still in the league. I thought he was done. I thought his brother was just in the league still. Damn, niggas still trading for Robin Lopez, huh? Um, Raptors and a Jazz. Raptors get Kelly Olynyk, uh, and Uche Abaji, and then Jazz receive Otto Porter Jr., uh, Kyra Lewis Jr., and a first round pick. Damn, a lot of these picks didn't even get announced. 76ers and the Pistons. Pistons get Daniel House, a second round pick, and then the 76ers receive a second round pick. Pacers and the Warriors. Pacers receive Corey Joseph, 2025 second round pick in cash. Warriors get a 2024 second round pick. And then also Kevin Knox went to the Jazz from the Pistons. Monte Morris went to the Timberwolves from the Pistons. Pistons get Troy Brown Jr. and Shake Milton and a second round pick. Celtics get Xavier Tillman. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Tillman left the Grizzlies. And Grizzlies get Lamar Stevens and a 2027 2030 second round pick. Rockets get Steven Adams, and the Grizzlies get Victor Oladipo and three second round picks. That is crazy. Damn. No more Steven Adams, huh? That's crazy. Santana, shout out to you, my brother. You tried to send to Dallas. Yeah, man, I would have went to Dallas too if I was him. He tripping, man. It ain't shit cool about losing, man, and staying in the losing team. Unless you the face of the franchise. Shit. You say y'all can't see my face? All right, Yazza said you can only watch one for the rest of your life. Basketball, football, or baseball. Oh, for sure, it'd be football. For sure, it'll be football. Basketball done changed so much. I don't even like watching it half of the time. I don't even like watching it half of the time, man. Not especially not this age of basketball. You got teams scoring 140, 150 points. Dudes going for 70 points. That shit weak. Can barely play defense. Referees calling ticky tack fouls. Um, Low management. Yeah, that shit weak. That shit weak. Give me football any time of the day. And I used to be a basketball guy too. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, once I got older, it swapped. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with football again. And I stopped playing football for a long time. Like I was telling Tiny them yesterday, played football you know, every year growing up as a kid, all the way up to eighth grade. Once I got to high school, I focused on hooping. You know what I'm saying? I played 2 out of 3 years in high school, and then my last year, my coach didn't want to let me come back and play. I was like, fuck it. I went to football. I played football my last year of high school. But by that time, I done missed so much football in between. I just wasn't in love no more like I used to be, you know. And I had a lot of learning to do, like training and shit that I ain't never did before, I ain't never seen before, that I couldn't do. And then at that time too, I was skinny as hell. I couldn't even lift weights like that. I can bench press and do dumbbells and shit, but like far as like power cleaning and squatting, I didn't learn how to squat until I got to college. I went to when I learned how to squat, I was at LA Harbor. But yeah, and my nephew, that's crazy. My nephew was the one who taught me how to squat in the weight room, with all the other DBs. He was like, man, and my nephew, he played corner too, but he was originally a safety. Um, and he was like, this is where I get my hitting from. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not no hitter like that. I'm a cover. I could hit, but that wasn't my thing. That was his thing. He was more, of a smasher. As far as cover, that was my thing. And then, playing in high school too. I mean, not in college. Shit, 1 minute you playing corner, next minute you playing safety. Is wherever they need you. And then they had me playing zone. And coming up as a kid, I wasn't much of a zone corner. But I felt like, playing zone was easy. I got a couple picks playing zone, but it was like, damn, I like playing up dudes on the line. But me missing football so much, uh, these dudes was faster, stronger, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play this zone. It's different. It's different when you playing against dude who ain't missed no football, ain't missed a beat, and you ain't played in years. Said I knew it. What you think about Garcia and Haney? Oh man, I can't wait, dog. I wanted that fight to be this past weekend, uh, but of course it couldn't be because of the Super Bowl and shit. Um, but I want that. I can't wait till April for that fight, man. I want that fight to hurry up. But I think Haney gonna beat the shit out of Garcia, man. I don't think Garcia ready. I don't think he ready, man. I'm waiting to see all these fights though. I just heard Charlo and Canelo supposed to fight. I can't wait to see that. If that's gonna happen. I if Bud and Canelo gonna fight. I can't wait to see that, man. Some phases need to happen, man. These dudes need to stop ducking each other, man, and put the pen to the paper and make it happen, make it official. Uh, yeah, football is about to be year round. We about to get some spring football. Uh, and I'm not really into them other leagues like that, like the XFL. If I could watch the CFL, I would. I don't have ESPN Plus though. That should only come on ESPN Plus. Um, what else? The USFL. I'm not into those leagues, but I watch it though. I watch it here and there. I won't have a favorite team or nothing, but I watch it just to have something to watch because basketball is getting ridiculous. Um, I watch baseball when baseball season come. I watch like the first few weeks and then I fall off because there's just too many games. And then they schedule be so crazy. Niggas will be playing at 1 p.m. one day. They'll be playing at 4. Then they'll be playing at 7. I can't keep up with that. I be having shit to do, during that time. So, you know, I be trying to be well rounded and watch everything. I ain't watching no hockey though. Do you think the 49ers trade Debo for legit first round, number one or number two receiver? No, because that offense is built off of the skill set of a player like Debo and Christian McCaffrey. So he need them because just think, when he was in Atlanta, uh, you got players like Cordell Patterson, who's a wide receiver and converted to a running back in that same system. So Nah, keep Debo. I seen some shit in our group chat. Let me tell y'all. So I seen some shit in the group chat about Brandon Ayuk brother. Series of tweets. It said, I'm gonna read it verbatim, y'all. This is the exact reason why we leaving San Francisco. Shrimp life. It's the deal. Uh Thank you 49ers for drafting my brother. We are forever grateful. Back to Vegas. If y'all don't know what back to Vegas mean, he's from Reno, Nevada. So uh why does your all pro 1,300-yard receiver have 3 catches in the Super Bowl? So this is a series of frustrated tweets by Brandon Ayuk's brother. Uh, you know, I mean, a lot of players can say that they frustrated because they ain't really use nobody, man. Like I said yesterday on numbers on the board. Christian McCaffrey had 22 carries, eight receptions. That's 30 touches. You have hold on, let me pull up these stats. Uh, Brandon Ayuk had 3 catches for 49 yards. Jawan Jennings had 4 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown. Debo only had 3 catches, 33 yards. Cal Juszczyk, 2 catches, 30 yards. Ray McLeod had a catch for 19 yards. Chris Conley had a catch for 18 yards. George Kittle, 2 catches, 4 yards. If I'm Debo and I'm George Kittle, I'll be upset too, man. How you not use us the most important game after you done ran us down all season? When it counts for us to win something, you don't use us. So I'll be frustrated too. But at the end of the day, it's not what you say that's gonna change, anything. It's up to the front office. It's up to him if he gonna be your free agent. What's up with everybody, folks speaking for the player? Yeah, Darn. So in our group chat, I said these players need to make they people chill talking out of turn because you don't know how that affect them in the locker room. They got to be in the locker room. They got to play for this organization. Dak Prescott brother be going off all the time. Yeah, so I mean, if you're gonna be frustrated, you can be frustrated, but don't add the organization and nothing like that. Don't let it get back to the organization. But yeah, that's wild. They need another receiver, not a running back. Yeah, they do need another receiver. Probably somebody that's that can stretch the field. You know what I'm saying? Like a deep threat. But we'll see, dog. They be trading a lot of their picks. Uh, so we don't even really know how many picks they got. How many draft picks they got? They ain't really got no money to go get nobody because all their money is tied into the players that they got. And believe it or not, just Brock Purdy got this is his second year. He got next year, and then the next year after that, they're gonna have to extend him. And the way he playing, he gonna demand some millions. So they're gonna have to pay him. So they're gonna have to be smart. They have to be smart. Think about it. All right, Demo said at the end of the day, it came down to San Francisco defensive coordinator and Andy Reid, and Andy Reid outplayed him for sure. Um, our numbers on the board group chat during the Super Bowl, I text. I wasn't trolling or nothing, uh, but I text in there and I said Steve Wilkes is about to lose this game. Uh, just me analyzing the game, watching the game. Dog, he wasn't disguising those blitz, and And I seen those blitz coming, so I know Patrick Mahomes seen those blitz coming. Once you see that shit coming, you know you audible and you call all kind of hot routes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's going towards the outside or going up the seam, you dragging now, right behind them. You know what I'm saying? As soon as those linebackers come in, you just dump it off right behind them. That's easy money, especially for a person like Mahomes, especially like, you know what I'm saying, somebody like Andy Reid just gonna see that shit. Yeah, that's what it comes down to is coaching, man. Hey, Shrimp Life said, "Hey Hov, who you want your team to get in the draft?" Um, Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how this Caleb shit gonna play out. Who's gonna be trading to move up and move back? But we definitely, if we can't get Caleb, we definitely need to get Jaden Daniels though. Um, I don't want Drake May and fucking Sam Howell being on the same team again. I don't know how that's gonna work for us. I'll take my chances with Jaden Daniels for sure. If we end up trading back, uh, we end up trading back out of the top 10. Shit, give me Michael Penix then. No, I don't want no JJ McCarthy. I know that for sure. Shit, damn, Ryan got robbed. Who was Ryan? Oh, Ryan Garcia. Oh, okay. That's fucked up. Uh, that's what I'm saying. They trade Debo. Uh, who you gonna trade him for though? You gotta think. All the top, all the top receivers right now is looking for a payday. Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. Uh, who else? Who else? There's gonna be some big names out there, man. And those are just the ones off the top of my head. Um, Shit, it's gonna be quite a few. I mean, he can't get traded for nobody like them. Shit, AJ Brown low key might need one out of Philly. Shit, you just never know, man. We'll see how shit go. We'll see how, we a month away from free agency, man. So we're gonna see all the talks. We'll be talking about it on here. Hey, take it easy, AJ Stan. We'll see. A lot of them players is frustrated. You see, oh, that's another coach that we got at the Commanders, Brian Johnson. Y'all OC from last year. He about to be our quarterback coach. We took everybody from the division. We got the Giants offensive line coach. We got Dallas D coordinator, um, assistant D coordinator, and who else? Brian Johnson. So we got Dallas Giant Eagles. Hell nah. Hell nah. Mike Thomas? Hell nah. That's just like having Debo. That dude he ain't good for nothing but running slants. Slants and drag routes, man. Hell no. It just looked good because he was the only person you can throw to at that time when he had Drew Brees, but hell no. He ain't did shit in like 3 years. I'm cool. And he got his money already. So once you trade for him, that's another big contract. I don't think they got the money to trade for him. Yeah, I think Haney hungry, man. You can see it in his eyes, man. Haney is a hungry individual right now. I thought he was gonna punch the shit out of Ryan, but I think they get fined if they do some shit like that too, and then the fight gonna be off. So he played it smart, man. He played it smart. He said finally somebody feel the same way about MT. Yeah, man, and that's crazy too. His cousins used to do my nails and shit, and this is when he was solid. And I'm like, man, give me some tickets to when he come out here to see him play and shit. But since then, the nigga sat out a whole season, damn near sat out another season. I'm like, I'm cool. That nigga ain't shit no more. He ain't shit. Shit, we a little bit over the 1 hour mark, y'all. Y'all got anything else before we get up out of here? Hey ho, see anything? Yeah, I did see it. I watched it right before I hopped on here, Shrimp Life. So yeah, I see you just now getting in here too. So I said I want to see him win, man. I want to see him win. Uh, you know, I got the pleasure of meeting him years ago. He played for my team, so I seen him. I seen pretty much seen his career blossom. Uh, and then he coached one of my little homies in high school, man. He coached him in high school, and then he coached another player that I coached in college at Arizona State. So yeah, man, I know players gonna show up for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he do good things over there, man, in Oakland. Well, Las Vegas. I always forget the niggas move to Vegas, man. Yeah, man, y'all look out next week, man, for numbers on the board. I got one of my homies coming through. Hopefully, you know, that set the tone for everybody else that I didn't reached out to come through. Um, you know, to be a guest on the special guest on the show. We in season right now for basketball, so the niggas I know that hoop, they ain't gonna be able to do it because they traveling nonstop. So I'm gonna have to get them probably like in the summer or something. As far as hoopers, but football players, season over with. So we got our first one coming next week. Hopefully, the other couple, see him on there and they come through, and then yeah, we're gonna do it like that, man. Oh, do you watch Pat McAfee show? Very entertainment. Need a white guy. Oh, numbers on the board. Yeah, I watch Pat McAfee, man. I like Pat McAfee show. I like how he's changing the landscape too at ESPN. He coming in there doing what the hell he want, and now you starting to hear everybody else on their show get to slip up and curse here and there and shit. Yeah, Pat McAfee changing the game for sure. I like his pod. Said three things for certain. Death, taxes, can't guard Mike running the slant. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't stop him from running the slant. You gonna need the linebacker. You gonna need that outside linebacker to come in and smack him because he is slanting and drag running for sure. See, OG Toddy. Shrimp, we running the AFC West this year. Hey, hopefully somebody else do it because I'm tired of seeing them same ass Chiefs do it, man. Somebody got to knock them dudes off, and y'all beat them this season too, man. Y'all always give them a run though. Y'all beat them every year. I think y'all either split or y'all probably take them 2-0. But y'all think it just be with coaching. That's it. That's it, man. So hopefully, y'all have AP for a minute, man. What do you think about the congregation and your show? Become one. Hey, man, if we can make that work, we could, man. Uh, it would be without Drebo though, because Drebo got other things he got going on, so he not doing the streams no more. So it will be me and Tiny. Yeah, shrimp. I told people I ain't let shit. They know. They heard it. Wait till you go back and rewatch this too. You'll hear it in the beginning. Harbaugh taking over the AFC West. Hey, that's gonna be a tough division too. I see it. Um, I don't really see no weak divisions this year as of right now. Um, the AFC East might be trash. If Aaron Rodgers don't play like Aaron Rodgers, and if the game pass him by and they don't seem to get better, it's gonna be Buffalo Bills again over there and the Dolphins. I'm waiting to see what the Patriots gonna look like without Belichick. Uh, NFC South. I'm waiting to see what that's gonna look like. They always toss up. I think the NFC East is gonna be good next year. If Dan Quinn can coach anything like he did in Dallas, we'll be all right. We'll be solid. Man, like I said, next time Tiny go live, man, y'all go in there, y'all put in the chat. I'm open to it. I'm for sure open to it. Uh, Man, I got a lot of shit coming up though, far as these kids. My son track season about to start. My daughter is a senior, so all my financials gonna be, gonna go to her and all the things she got coming up. So that's gonna set me back far as like, all my equipment and stuff. Got most of it though, but the computer is the main thing. That's gonna set me back some, but you know, I'll be all right after all of that. You know, yeah, I'm open to it. Tiny was in here, y'all. I don't know what happened to him. He was in here, but yeah, y'all let him know, man. Hey, just all up to niggas' availability though too. Um, he work at night. I work at night and during the day on certain days, but like, yeah, if we can do like a Thursday morning or something like that, I'm open to it. But then that's far away from football too. But shit, then again, it probably don't matter. Call that shit pull up to the congregation. Numbers on the board in the congregation are the top two sports pods. YouTube, you heard? Yes, sir. Darius Howe, my God. Um, yeah, but numbers on the board, man. We gonna work on getting the show better. Um, it's a lot, because it's the same. It's Jack House, so it's the same as the news. We want to do our own set too, like have like our own setup. Uh, but that's gonna come in due time, though, man. I'm not trying to come in and take over shit or nothing. Um, but I do have ideas of a different setup. Um, I just got to pitch it to niggas though, man. Six gonna help us with it. And, hey, man, y'all chill out on six too, man. I know a lot of people do not like six. Um, be trolling six in the chat. Dog, six is really that nigga behind the scenes, man. That young man is doing his thing. He make a lot of shit go around this FMW shit too, man. So if y'all love us the way y'all say y'all love us and y'all support us, y'all show him that same type of love, man. Cause that young brother, dog, he got a bright future ahead of him. It's really nothing six can't do. You know what I'm saying? There's really nothing that he can't do. He's really the GOAT. He really the MVP out here, man. Uh, behind the scenes though. Behind the scenes, he's starting to get on camera now with the news, with him punning T Rail. But every time somebody got an issue or something, They come calling six, and six come, to help them out. You know, everything, man, everything, they call six for every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all show my young nigga some love, man. And he young, he only 23, 24. He got his whole life ahead of him, man. Yeah, W6, man. Overworked the book of Eli. You see, like Eli is he's like six understudy, man. Six showing him the ropes too, so he can help be great in this too, man. Eli didn't mean nothing by that, and that was like a general statement. He didn't want to like single nobody out, so he said niggas is lazy. But I knew that wasn't a shot at me. I just had to call in and say that's crazy. I'm not, because I'm the one in the group chat. Hey, make this folder. Let's put this in there. Let's talk about this, and we gonna do this. And I got this for the show. And he knows, and he didn't mean nothing by it. Like, what I'm saying. I told him, you got 7,000 people watching on back on Fig. This is our biggest platform. That narrative look crazy, and what you saying, some people can take that a certain way. I'm like, so man, I'm like, if I'm you, go ahead and call Tiny, make it right. You know what I'm saying? Tell him you didn't really mean nothing by it. That shit was just like shock value. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't mean nothing by it. And we went back to work, and it wasn't no animosity, nothing. You know, and he got, like T-Rail said, well, like Pun said, you got to learn who you work with. You know what I'm saying? We just met Eli not too long ago. Eli from New York, man. He didn't come up with us. So, the further we go, he'll be there with us, and he'll be great too. How do I deal with negativity from podcasting? I just don't pay attention to it. Um, I see a lot of shit. Just like when that clip came out, somebody was like, "Hove going outside." How am I going outside? Some niggas just be talking because they got lips. But if you really knew how much I put into this, and how much, I want to be one of them niggas who y'all see all the time, you will know, nigga, I'm not going outside, bro. Sometime when narratives come out about me, I just, I gotta address it. But a lot of shit, I'll just let it roll off. Some of these niggas I'll never get to see. They'll never say it in my face. Um, it's just troll shit. So I'm a year in. I'm kind of used to it now. As long as niggas don't get too disrespectful, and don't say nothing crazy, it's cool. But you learn more and more every day, and then you learn from other people's mistakes, and you see shit, and you be like, all right, I know I can't do this, because nigga chat gonna be on my ass, and the people gonna run with this narrative and that narrative, and and me, I be trying to stay out the way too. Like, what I'm saying, I like what I do, and I go home, and I do my thing, but I ain't trying to, be all into the camera everywhere I go, everywhere. It's a stream I'm pulling up. When they welcome me and they invite me, that's when I'm pulling up. So that's all it is, and I don't go nowhere I'm not welcome. Fit Style Wellness, thank you, my brother. Hey Hove, what's the dopest and most favorite autograph you have? Let's get to that. Oh, autograph. I ain't even got no autographs no more. Um, no, I do. I still got basketball cards in my garage. I'm gonna have to cash them in, shit, cause I got shit from 30 years ago. Um, I want to say it's probably Lisa Leslie, because I met her in person. And if y'all remember who Lisa Leslie is, she a legend, LA legend. Went to Morningside High School, USC, played for the Sparks. Uh, I met her when I was like in middle school. Uh, and this is around the time WNBA started. So Lisa Leslie. No, she from Carson too. So Carson is right down the street from Compton. So shout out to Lisa Leslie. Yeah, it's always gonna be haters. You do the content, no message. Yeah, I ain't really with the messy shit. I'm not. I don't like being a part of mess. And then I don't like the inner circle beef shit. I don't like that, and making homies content and running narratives. That shit was cool when me and Keem was going at it and shit with the rookie of the year shit. Uh, but other than that, I love that nigga. That's my boy. Like over 20 years. That's my nigga, man. You see, shit. I posted a post earlier from me and Keem and Kiki Mo. We went to a party like 8 years ago. Grits and biscuits, downtown LA. Cracking party. Look, there go kid right there. True for the detail. Uh, Cracking party, and it lasted for all of 30 minutes and got shut down. 30 minutes. It was cracking, man. I'm telling you, just seeing everybody that you know there. All of LA, man, going up for 30 minutes and then shut it down, man. And I'm like, damn, that was 8 years ago. Nigga, I went to Keem house and did it up with Keem that night, man. Yeah, shout out to my nigga King though, man. We've been locked in a long time, man. Shit, practically grew up together, you know what I'm saying? Age 14 to now, nigga. We was kids when we met, hooping against each other. Hmm. I feel like right on time. That's tight. Oh yeah, man. You was right on time with that one, King. Yeah, I was checking you out yesterday too, man. Popping blood vessels and shit. See, you shouldn't have went back to that drinking, man. Over there throwing up and shit. But salute to you though, man. 43 days, 44 days, no alcohol, man. I commend you. That's hard these days. The type of work I do, I be needing to come home and have me a little sip of wine or something. It ain't always got to be tequila, but I be having to have me a sip of wine. Dealing with these autistic kids, it can be hard. Sometimes they be having their days too. Sometimes they don't be feeling it. I mean, you know each other longer than the age. Yup. That's fact. That's fact, King. She said, Drake and Keith get a divorce for real. Man, that's what's up, man. Uh, but at least I don't know how bad you was consuming alcohol. With me, I don't eat the shit every day though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to drink every day. It's normally when I pull up the pods, I'll probably have a little sip of something just to come out my shell, talk a little more. But I'm a weekend warrior, man. Shit, weekend, I gotta have a drink. At least one of the days, one of Saturday or the Sunday, if not both days. But yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink like that too. Yeah, everything in moderation though. That's for damn sure. I know I'm gonna be drinking this weekend. Street Profit, man. What's the deal, my guy? Shit, man. You gotta ask Keem and Macwatt when the next time I'm going on there, man. I ain't been to the new setup yet. I'll come up there, tap in with the homies. We gonna have 211 this week on community though. He try to put that narrative. He banned. We ain't never said he was banned. I told him to pull up a long time ago. Hey, yeah, I like that inflation too, man. It's only 6 songs, but it's hard though, man. What he's speaking is hard, man. I always like 211 rapping. That's one homie from the other side that I admire his rapping and his game banging, man. He a real one. You know what I'm saying? And he been in these streets a long time. He used to run with the homie Rocket. Said truth in the details. My youngest son is Your youngest, Smoke Cliff, your son is dealing with what? Who you rocking with NCAA? WNCAA. Oh man, it's hard because shit. I don't. Oh, autism. Oh yeah, man. Uh, that's tough, man. I know it's tough for parents to have to deal with that too, man. Because I had one client. His mom was like, she can't even date because she can't even leave her son with nobody. So I'm like, damn, I know that's hard. His dad come around and help when he can. But yeah, I know that's hard, man. God bless you though in your son, man. Some people can grow out of it and they'll just be socially awkward. But some people is like, they don't even know how have a clue what's going on. But yeah, what I was talking about, what I was saying before that. Oh, women's college basketball. Man, I like watching women's college basketball more than I like watching the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying? You got LSU, you got South Carolina, you got Colorado, you got uh, Connecticut, you got UNC, Florida State, North Carolina. All these teams is nice, and I just like watching these females hoops because it came a long way from when fucking Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper and them was playing. Like when I started watching them playing, they was old. They was old already. They been went to college and shit. And once the WNBA came, they played. But shouts out to the women's college basketball because the game is fun now. But yeah, shout out to Caitlin Clark, 8 points away from the most points, and she a dog. She a dog for real. You know what I'm saying? I like LSU, but South Carolina's still that team though. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Don Staley back in '96 in the Olympics playing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy watching these players now, watching a coaches back then when they was playing and I was a kid. Christian McCaffrey, I was watching his dad play. Kyle Shanahan, I was watching his dad coach. Uh, it's just crazy now. I'm seeing all they kids playing now. He said Princeton women. All right, I'm gonna have to tap in with them. Yeah, but definitely shout out to the WNBA too, man, because uh I like Asia Wilson. I always liked what's my girl name? Yeah, I don't know why I keep want to say Brittany Griner, but she go hard too. Skylar Diggins. Uh, and then what's the other one? The other one that used to play for the Sparks too. Played for Chicago. Uh, she played with the Aces now. Uh, yeah, they got Darius. They got a couple dogs over there with Colorado, and then Prime. I want to say Prime daughter is over there too hooping. Candace Parker. Candace Parker. Uh, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I'm thinking of Lisa Leslie, but I'm like, it's not Lisa Leslie. It's the second coming of Lisa Leslie over there with the Sparks, but Candace Parker. Said Prime daughter trash. Yeah, I know she on the bench, but I want to say is it the girl that play in front of her or the two guard? Man, she went hard last time I seen her play. Man, I'm talking about handles, dribbling, cutting through defenders. I'm like, golly, these girls looking more and more like men, dog. If they had to bounce and can dunk on niggas, they will, man. Says three girls ahead of her. Okay, well, yeah, I know it was two for sure. You know what I'm saying, to go hard. I don't remember their names, but and then who else did I see recently that went crazy too? I can't think of what school it was, but I was shit was just on, but I was back and forth in the house doing something. But yeah, these girl hoops, man. Future looking bright for the youth though, as far as sports, man. Mm, my dude uh, Trent McDuffie in the Super Bowl. My son's defensive coordinator. Let me show you. My son defensive coordinator right now on his football team, Coach Trent McDuffie in high school at St. John Bosco. My son, coach, told me just randomly texted me Monday morning and it was like Noah's gonna be my corner all through high school. And he was like, you know what I'm saying, I love that kid. So my son want to go to St. John Bosco bad too. You know, if y'all know about St. John Bosco, that's one of the top schools here in Cali. And I'm like, shit, hell yeah. I'm like, and before the Super Bowl, he posted a picture of him and Trent. You know what I'm saying, back in his high school days, and I'm like, dog, this can be my son. My son can be the next Trent. You know, their body types is similar, and my son is a track star too. And Trent was a dog. Y'all see how he played in that Super Bowl? He played good outside of the one penalty he had. He was balling, and he's been balling all season. He was what, all pro last year, right? As a rookie. But let me show y'all. You see if y'all can read that. Y'all, JC is me. JC, that's my real name, y'all. But yeah, that's I mean that's like a dream come true for my son if he can ball out and get in there. It My only thing is though, these days football and basketball all year round. They don't ever get no time off, and these coaches be expecting you. That's how he. She said why he's screaming. That's how he type all caps. Um, they don't ever give these kids no time off. You know what I'm saying? With football these days, soon season is over, they want to hurry up and put them in 7 on 7. Then this off season workouts. Like, nah, I don't have just a one trick pony. My son is a 3-star athlete. He played football, he's good at baseball, and he's a track star. So, you know, I keep telling him when you get with what you get out of my son, you're gonna get a hard worker because all he do is work. You know what I'm saying? All he do is train. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really put him on the weights I have. I let him work out a couple times, but it's real light. But I don't want him to stunt his growth. I don't want him to be lifting and then hurt himself or some shit like that. So, uh, yeah, he'll get it right though, man. We got some ace pits in here, man. I see the aces in here. Ace pit shit. Hey, shout out, ho, big ups to you, yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. This, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated, man. That's why Keem, I was the first nigga Keem gave a hat to 4 years ago. I had my dedicated hat 4 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Before we all even thought about getting on this camera. He said he played a lot of different sports too, though, bro. Yeah, I did. I did. So that's why I know I ain't just playing one, Jay. But yeah, Keem gave me a hat 4 years ago when he became a dad. And he started dedicated. You know what I'm saying? He told me he admired me being a dad and everything I was doing, man. I started off, right after high school. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the first homies to have one where they playing defense when Kobe scored 81. Yeah, they was playing defense when Kobe scored 81. He just played against a team who ain't had no defense. He played against a team who couldn't guard him. If you look at that roster, can't nobody guard Kobe. Nobody. Not even, man, come on. What's his name was old then? Fucking Jalen Rose. Shit, my son to be 12 in April. Yeah, they had Jalen Rose, Mo Pete. Yeah, wasn't nobody holding Kobe. Nigga, I could have scored 81 on that team. That team was trash. Yeah, all they had was Chris Bosh. Yeah, who else? Was it Barnyarny? I don't even know if they had Barnyarny yet. I could have scored 81 on that sorry ass Raptors team. All right, Shrimp Life, I got you. Shit, can the Hawks guard Luka? Today, all right, because I asked, we be having this argument in the group chat, and me, I'm so against the NBA right now, and I used to love the NBA, man. I used to love, especially when I love this game. When NBA, that was they motto. I love this game. I used to love the NBA. I used to love the NBA more than I love the NFL. But now I can't stand to watch these niggas play. Don't nobody play defense. Last night I was watching the Clippers play, and this nigga Kawhi Leonard just taking off on everybody, just dunking on niggas. I'm like, bruh, nigga, I miss when the game used to be 70 to 80. You know what I'm saying? 90 as if was like the most points. 100 if you lucky. These niggas scoring 130, 140, 150. Nigga, All-Star game, 200 points. What? Man, come on. Nigga, the All-Star games used to be competitive, bro. I don't know what happened. These niggas getting paid too much money not to play defense, but I get it, the referees and all that shit now, but somebody got to say something. Y'all got too much power. The players run the league. But we be in a group chat and I be like, man, NBA suck. And I don't know if y'all remember D Poet, but D Poet be like, man, this is the most talent the NBA ever had. True, but nobody is talented defensive wise. It's like you don't see nobody taking pride of stopping nobody. Even though this nigga couldn't stop Kobe, Ruben Patterson used to try to make it his job to stop Kobe. You know, I remember Corey Maggette used to give Kobe trouble. Uh, Rajah Bell, Bruce Bowen, uh, Tony Allen, uh, James Posey. Like you don't have players like that no more. Everybody can score, everybody can dribble, everybody can shoot, everybody want to be Steph. You used to draft certain players to stop certain players. So shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. But Pat Beverly be getting his ass cooked sometime too. Pat Beverly be getting his ass cooked sometime too. He just like a annoying, like one of them annoying dudes who plays super hard, and you just try not to hurt yourself when you play against him because you know he liable to hurt you because he playing so hard. Uh, oh, you can only choose one, Kobe or LeBron. We be talking about this shit in the group chat too. I'm a Jordan guy, but that's hard though. Kobe or LeBron. Me, I always had Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron, and this was before LeBron even came to LA. And doing all the great things he do. But this is not accolades. This is just like straight killer. You know what I'm saying? If I had to pick one to be on my team, it'd be Kobe. Kobe cooked them because Kobe is different. You ain't see nobody else doing what Kobe did on these niggas. Kobe's just only one player. Other 29 shooting guards wasn't doing that. Kobe and T Mac, them niggas was different. Iverson, different. Vince Carter, different. Ain't too many niggas that was too many niggas didn't love the game like Kobe did. That's why I don't love the game no more. And I knew that when Kobe last game. You know, most of my life I spent it as a Kobe hater. I started giving Kobe his props when he tore his Achilles and he went back out there and shot those free throws. And then came back after that and was balling. But then his body started falling apart. Then he started having the shoulder injuries, the hand injuries, the finger broke, shit like that. So, you know, that's when I started giving Kobe his love, 2013. So like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Um, and then once, that last year he did the farewell tour, I'm like, damn, Mike gone. Kobe was like the last thing we had. And I'm like, shit, we ain't gonna get no players like that no more, man. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, we got LeBron, we got Melo, we got Durant, uh, Steph, but it's like nothing like Kobe though, man. Who gonna be that next Kobe for LA? And they struggled for a while, but yeah, now we got LeBron over here. LeBron, that dude though. Mount Rushmore basketball is for sure Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and that fourth guy is gonna be arguable after LeBron, who's gonna carry the torch. Shit. I mean, the NBA, far as carrying the torch, it's in a good space though, because you got stars everywhere now. You got Luca, you got Joel Embiid, you got Jokic, you got Jamal Murray, you got Jason Tatum, um, you got shit Kawhi, KD, you got Devin Booker. It's a lot of more star power now. Uh, man, Tony ran Steve Nash and Kobe to the ground. Yeah, he did, man. CP3, hell no. CP3 almost done. If he ain't done already, CP3 is his career pretty much over with. Said T Mac, but T Mac ain't never won nothing. I don't know, man. Me, I would give that fourth either to Shaq or Tim Duncan or Bill Russell if you want to go that old route. But it wasn't no comp back then. T Mac was great, but T Mac wasn't no winner. Yeah, I'll probably give it to Shaq Diesel, man. Joker cold. I like Joker. He play hard though, man, and he play a little defense even though his feet hella big and he can't jump over a goddamn quarter. He play hard. T Mac was a beast though, and I like T Mac. From the time he got into the league, I wasn't one of them niggas who just jumped on the bandwagon when he was in Orlando. I knew what he had before he went there. Uh, he came straight out of high school, so you know, I knew what he had. He was shit one of the number one players in Florida. I just wish AI had won him one, man. AI ain't never won, but he was the coldest, man. Changed the game. Nigga changed the culture, man. Cornrows, tattoos, the way he dressed, jewelry, all that shit. He changed the culture as far as players and the way they look now. 96 draft class was crazy. 97 was cool. 98 was crazy. Uh, who else? 01, nah, 01 was trash. 03, LeBron and them. Crazy All Star Weekend, T Mac and Vince in the dunk contest. Yeah, that was 2000, Jay. Yeah, nigga, that weekend, that All Star weekend, man, that shit still play in my head. Nigga with Earth, Wind and Fire playing. Kenny Smith, let's go home. Nigga, Vince was wild, man. Think AI top three point guards all time. I don't think he's considered a point guard. He was a two guard. He was an undersized two guard. He remember he was the two guard and Eric Snow was the point guard. He was the point guard when he first got there, and then they moved him to the two. When players started facing the basket, the old players were cooked. Yep. You know, these bigs not pause, not one dimensional no more. These not no back to the baskets dudes. These dudes can dribble. These dudes can shoot. Ain't no handicaps no more. But that's why it need to be niggas who know how to defend. You need to get dudes who can defend, and the league gotta allow these players to defend, man. Suave, man, you just now getting in here. You tardy. You done missed everything good I done said about the Raiders. Shame on you. You gonna have to go back and watch it now because I ain't saying nothing good no more. Man, you know what I mean by handicap, man. Not you, man. Stop playing. Good looking, Darius, man. Yeah, man. Every day is all about growing up, man. I'm not even the same person from 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Not the same person from 10 years prior to that, man. I hate for y'all to see that ignorant nigga. Uh, but yeah, it's all about growth every day. Every day you should be learning something. Every day you should be learning something, learning from someone. You know, the league is soft as fuck now. Somebody get Rasheed Wallace on the phone. Hey, Rasheed Wallace was my favorite player. Ask my nigga Jay, man. I love Sheed, bro. After Jordan left and I stopped going for the Bulls, it was like, well, we Portland fans now. We had Rasheed Wallace, Scotty, Bonzi Wells, Damon Stoudemire, Dale Davis, Sean Kemp, the Jailblazers. They called them the Jailblazers back then. He said facts. I hate 10 years ago me. Yeah, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Uh, I think I was pretty cocky 10 years ago. I thought I was that nigga 10 years ago. I was up. Had cars, money, clothes, hoes. Yeah, I hated that guy. Damn near lost everything being that guy. So yeah, that shit'll humble you once you lose all that shit. Uh, 10 years before that, oh man, Phew. Wow, nigga, long hair, dark skinned nigga with braids, looking like Meek Meek Mill. Man, you see me, better run. Uh, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, that's when AD hopped off the porch for the first time when I was around that time. I was kicking up so much dust. I didn't even want them little niggas around me because I just felt like they wasn't ready for what I was getting myself into. And yeah, I had stupid long hair. I'm talking about, sit on your shoulder. Uh, I had braids for like 6 years. Uh, but yeah, man. I used to like shun AD alone. Like, man, y'all niggas get out of here, man. Y'all niggas ain't ready for this. Go up the hill. Y'all ain't ready for this. I used to do that to him, my nephew, cause whatever I was getting into, my nephew couldn't get into. Nigga, we both can't be in trouble, end up going to jail. Nigga, how that's gonna look? So, they end up doing their own thing. They started their own little clique within the neighborhood and was getting into shit. And once they started doing that, I'm like, nah, nigga, y'all ain't fit to make the hood hot with this little click shit. Y'all about to turn hood, nigga. And then all of them start getting their ass whooped, and that was that. That was shit 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So all of the party crip and the silver spoon shit, nah, AD been outside, been on bullshit. He just, he nigga who went to school, who can talk a little bit, who can, he never was no dummy. Uh, you know, Just say, regular nigga shit, man. I don't know where all the silver spoon and party crib shit come from. Parties, that's where you go to get bitches. I don't know no nigga, gang banger or not, who don't like girls. Go to party for the girls. You know what I'm saying? See how many numbers you can get. And in the midst of that, nigga, you with your homies, you gang banging, you dancing, and all that shit. So ugly niggas like C Mac with no party crib because you ain't got no hoes and you dusty. I know that's where the party crib shit come from, C Mac. Niggas is party cribs. I'm sorry if that's what you want to call it, because nigga popping out here. All right, fuck you. But niggas, all the niggas who was gang banging was going to the parties, and niggas was fighting at them parties, and that's how the beef start. You know, if he was a real one, he'd know that. If he was going to the parties too, he would know that. You know, not to be long winded about that nigga, but I don't like that because that's how shit start. Niggas go to parties and see each other, and that's how beef start cracking. Niggas get socked out, and then now you got to worry about niggas coming to your hood to shoot you. That's how shit happened. Man, it was man. Darnell, come on, you know how these LA parties go, man. It's that's where that's what invented who all gonna be there. That's why you want to know who all gonna be there, cause you wanna avoid the bullshit, man. I'm cool, dog. At this age, nigga, I damn near don't like going nowhere no more. I pull up to these niggas' houses and studios for the pod, and I'm bringing my ass here. The weekend, I used to love for the weekend to come. I'm going out to hang with my homies. Nigga, I don't even like leaving the house now. Yeah, 1 minute's cool, next minute is cracking. For sure, for sure. I remember I had one of the wildest parties in the neighborhood. Shit. Nigga, my brother ended up going to jail the next day. Me and one of the homies got into it because him and nigga from a hood that we used to be close with got into it. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling the niggas to chill because it's in my backyard. I want to say the nigga shoved me or something. And I went to go grab the strap. You know what I'm saying? And niggas told me somebody had stashed the strap over the gate. So when I go get my strap, this nigga go behind the gate and grab an AK, nigga. I said, "Oh, okay, I got something for you." Went inside the house, grabbed another strap, and then by that time they didn't got him the fuck up out of my backyard. But it was cracking though. I'm talking about nigga, damn near every hood on the west side of Compton was in there. Nah, I ain't no allegedly, cause niggas went to jail for those guys, so we'd already been booked. I got booked with that gun a year later. Oh man, whole lot, bro. I'm talking about. You know how you and your homie a piece up to buy some weed or something, or buy a bottle? That's what we used to do with guns back in the day. Ain't that right, Jay? You see iced out jury right there, y'all. He from the neighborhood, man. That's my day one right there. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming in, man, and tapping in, man. This was a good stream. I want to start off with sports like this, and then give y'all stories too, cause I got a lot of them. Might have to have a segment saying I got time today. Today I got time, cuz. Oh man, cause I know y'all be wanting to see more of my personality. When we all in the room, it be just too much going on in that room. I don't be want to overpower nobody and make it about me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear my shit, y'all come here where it's just me. Uh, but I just sit back and just be on stream and get my input. Uh, yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Uh, shit. The news should be on right now, right? AD and them should be on the news right now, and y'all look out for that. Ladies' night tonight. Uh, well, before ladies' night, you got the Apollo. Then ladies' night. Shame on you tomorrow. Community on Thursday. Ace Boys Friday. Well, back on Fig, Ace Boys on Friday, man. Then Apollo again. So, yeah, man, y'all tell somebody, man, come over here, subscribe. Each stream gonna get better, y'all. I promise. Appreciate y'all for coming out. I'll see y'all next week.